Coach Smitty, I think it's 6'7.5" or 6'8", 340.
340.
Yep.
Very good. Hey, we didn't even realize Jonathan Alvarez, some of us didn't even play. You guys must, I mean, it's because you were clicking so well up front.
Yeah, I mean, that's just a decision by Coach Beatenbow. I mean, honestly, I don't know how that works. You have to talk to him about that.
But the point is, you guys are playing well with Cody out and with Alvarez out. Talk about the development and the cohesiveness.
Yeah, just a bunch of guys, that want to win, that want to go out there and be the best at their position. And, we focus on that weekly as far as, prepping ourselves for Saturdays. And I think guys are doing a great job of that.
You guys are able to go, I guess, fast and slow against Texas, particularly for the offensive line. How do you adjust to that?
I love when we run tempo, man. I think that's when we play our best football, when the other team is trying to get the call from the sideline or trying to line up and, they're not set and we are. And it's, just coming off the ball with your feet in the ground and getting in position and finishing guys, taking advantage of them. And, man, I love when we play fast. So, I mean, when we go slow, I mean, it's it's football, but I love when we go fast, high tempo.
What's the adjustment for you, though, when you go slow?
Really just I guess honestly, I personally feel like it's a lot harder to see the blitzes, man. I think when those guys are set up, a lot of teams like to Hollywood things and disguise them, but when you're playing fast, they're already lined up, or you can tell by certain adjustments and certain alignments how whether or not they're coming. So.
What's it like to have two premier running backs back there, just knowing if you can create something, they're going to make the most of it?
Yeah, I mean, it makes a huge difference, man. Just as far as setting up my blocks and my finishes and, their vision and their ability to make guys miss when I may not be in position or anybody else may not. It helps this offense out and this team out a bunch. So.
Do you guys feel, it sure looks like you have reached your stride. You've gotten Samaje more healthy and you've gotten Dede out there where he's more healthy. Talk about the confidence level of the offense.
I think, our confidence is definitely at an all-time high, but, we definitely understand we've still got a ton of work to do. Beating Texas isn't the only thing that's on our minds. We're all about, singular focus each week and winning the Big 12 championship. So, man, we've got a ton of work to do and a lot to improve on.
The balanced offense like you had on Saturday, does it take a lot of pressure off of you as an offensive line?
Yeah. I definitely think when we're running the ball a lot more and it's working, man, it makes a huge difference. The defense plays a lot differently and they're expecting a lot of different things.
Those first few drives didn't turn up any points. What are you guys saying on the sideline as you're sitting there? A couple interceptions, missed field goal. What are you guys saying on the sidelines to get yourselves pumped up and focused to go out there and get 670 plus yards after that?
Yeah, just continue to stay focused, man, and do our job, individually to win. So.
Yeah. How much confidence do you guys have knowing that there's so many weapons now other teams have to account for?
Man, I mean, I definitely think it helps a bunch. Those guys, with all these extra guys we got, Dede stepping up and Dahu's making plays, and now you got Samaje and Joe out the backfield, and we're moving the ball and the run game and things like that. I mean, it's gonna help us a bunch.
What can you say about Ben Powers and his play at left guard? What have you seen from him? Could you see this coming, this kind of play?
Yeah, I mean, I definitely didn't see it coming. As far as his performance, man, he's been very consistent. For a first-year guy to come out here and do what he's done, and that transition from junior college to college isn't easy. And man, he's done a great job with it. He's being very productive for us, and he's coming to work every day with a mindset he's got to get better.
You have even more respect for a guy like that when it's not necessarily he's not planning on being in the starting rotation, kind of forced into it, and he's able to step in there and be good.
Yeah, man. I mean, a ton of respect for him. Ton of respect for a lot of those guys, man. Because what you have to go through to play here at the University of Oklahoma isn't easy, man. Everyone's path is different, but it's never easy. And it's a ton of respect to those guys as far as the work that they put in and amount of film they studied and what they've done to get their bodies ready to play on Saturdays.
How hard is it for a bigger guy like you or Bobby Evans to jump down on a loose fumble when it's bouncing out?
Probably pretty hard, man. I've only touched the ball one time in my career as in high school, so it was on a fumble recovery. Knocked the wind out myself, so yeah, not a good idea.
What kind of stuff goes on at the bottom of those piles?
Man, I don't know. I've heard people getting their ankles bitten before, fingers pulled, hands stepped on, but I'm normally the guy doing that, so. Yeah, I really don't know.
You really bitten somebody?
No, I've never bitten anybody, but yeah, I mean, I've heard of it before. So yeah.
Who was at this time